Did you know that women over 60 lose 2% of their deep core muscles per year if they don't keep them active and working them? I found that pretty interesting, and I want to do this core workout today, and we're going to do three seated exercises, and then we're going to do floor exercises. So for those of you that want to do the floor exercises, just put your cursor down at the bottom of the screen and you'll see the chapter that says floor exercises. So you can start there. Okay, but we're going to start with the seated, and we're going to do a little warm up for our core. We're going to do some deep breathing, and then I want you to, as you breathe in, I want you to tighten your core, just like you have a corset on, or think of a tight belt that's getting smaller and smaller. So as we breathe in, we're going to breathe in, and we're going to tighten in our abdominals, and we're going to feel them shrink in. And then hold it there. And then breathe completely out. Okay, let's breathe in. Hold it. Again. Okay, so our first exercise for your core is you're going to put your hands on your chair, just like this, and you're going to be up to the edge of it. And then I'm going to have you push down on your chair and lean forward. And then I want you to feel that core tighten like we just did. And just feel it tighten. And we're going to hold that. Let's hold it for 15 seconds. Now, if this seems pretty easy for you, then I want you to take an arm out and hold it. And that's going to make it harder. And you can even switch arms and do the other one. And just tuck this in, push down, and reach and hold. Okay, and these you can do every day. Okay, so we're going to lean back in our chair, and we're going to heel touch the floor, just like that. Keep that tight. If you start to feel it in your back, then stop and maybe do one leg at a time, just like that. And then you can do the other leg. And then you can rest. You can do this one that I've showed you guys before. Arch your back. It'll let it release. And then you can start again. So let's do that one more time. We're going to lean back in our chair. We're going to be on our heels. And we're going to touch. Make sure you breathe. Okay, and then as you get stronger, you can add more reps, but try to keep track of that. Keep a little notepad, write that down, and then the next day or two, when you do these again, you can see your improvements. You're going to lean back in your chair, and you're going to touch your knee. So we're going to go like this. And see how that works your side. You can even go like this if you want a little more for the obliques. And then if that's too much, you can always sit up a little bit more and make it easier. But just go side to side. That's our 3 exercises for the seated version. And now we're going to do the floor version. All right, we're here doing a floor version of these 3 core exercises that you can do daily. And it's really going to help strengthen your core and help with your balance and everyday life of picking things up. Our first exercise is going to be a kneeling plank. Yeah, I know, planks aren't fun and they can be a pain, but they're so efficient because you're doing an isometric exercise that strengthens the muscle better because you're making it work for a longer period of time. So we're going to do 20 seconds and I'm just going to count it out. If you have bad knees, grab a pillow or another mat and roll it up. You can roll it up like this, and then you can be like this. So what you don't want to do is this. If all possible, have your body straight. And then if that's too much for you, get a pillow, or you can even use a cushion off your couch if one of your cushions, bottom cushions, come off, and you can put that down and you can do this. And this makes it easier. It makes it nice on the elbows. And then we can hold that for 20 seconds. Okay, so let's begin. 1, 2. And yeah, I like to have my feet up because having your feet down kind of makes it easier. Okay, and then the other thing you want to watch for is don't let your back do this. It makes it easier, but it's not working your core as much and it'll hurt your low back. So arching your back, don't allow that to happen. So if you get tired, just push up or stop. And have a little notebook and keep track of how long you do these, and then you'll see how you progress, and that'll encourage you to want to do these exercises more, and then you can go from there. So I would add an extra 5 seconds every week or 10, depending on how strong you are and how good you can recover. Okay. All right, so our second exercise is tabletop heel touch, and it's a favorite of mine. It's kind of like what they call a dead bug, but you only use your legs. So lying on your back, you're going to put your legs up, and this is your tabletop right here. Okay, you're going to flex your feet. And then keeping your back down on the floor, you're going to heel touch, heel touch. Now for some people, this might be too much for their back. Then just put your feet down and go up. Keep that foot flexed. Go up, contract in, and you can do it this way. But if you're strong enough, hold your feet like this. Try not to come in. That's going to make it easier. Keep it out here if you can. And let's do 12 total. And then you want to work up to 20. and that's 12. So I count each time my foot goes down. All right, how'd you guys like that one? That's a good one, huh? You can really feel it pull that core. Okay, and then our next one's going to hit the obliques, and it's one that's easy to do and very efficient, and it's called side-to-side crunches. And I'm going to turn my mat so you can see it better. A little bit of an angle. So this one, again, protecting your back. Push your low back into the floor. Bring your arms like this. You're going to come up, and then you're going to go side to side. Just go towards the side of your leg, your calf. And we'll try for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. If you can do more, go ahead. And then a good thing to do after you do your abdominal exercises is bring that knee in, and that'll help relax your back. Because when we're working our core, it's easy to overstress the back. To stretch our abs, we're going to do a little cobra. So this is a little cobra. You can use your forearms and come up. And then the full cobra, put your hands underneath your shoulders and come up all the way. You want to keep your hips on the floor. If that's too much or you can't do it, don't worry about it. Just stay down where you did on the forearms. And then what I like to do is go back into a pose here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those 3 exercises for your core, and I encourage you to do them often. And then check out my other videos. I have other floor exercise videos and standing videos, and I'll leave a link to them at the end of this video. So be sure to check those out.